Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Justin Low Stocks. We're going to recap my last 2 days trades. So Tuesday I was trading KPTI. So pre-market, big spikers again. That's how I find the stocks that I'm going to trade. I look for the biggest spikers in the morning, and this came up on one of the scans. So it showed a lot of strength at the beginning around 7 AM in the morning, and then it sort of faded off pre-market. As you can see, the downtrend started flowing down. So what I did is just before market open, which is 9:30, which is right here, I saw the downtrend and I figured, hey, this stock's going to keep going down. If it was going down pre-market, it's going to keep going down come the open, as long as I see a little bit of selling pressure, which I saw. So I jumped in short, which again, from last video, going short, you make money if the stock drops. So I shorted it at this arrow here, and it dropped, and I covered here. I covered way too early, but I was playing it safe, because yeah, you know, the stocks have, for me personally, have been a bit hard to predict. So I just take profits when it's there, you know, don't risk it. So it's only a 2% return, and yeah, I covered into there. But then I was watching it as it kept going down. Like this is all in a minute. So it kept going down, and stocks often, once they go down a lot, they will bounce, but you don't know how much they'll bounce, and then they'll normally turn back around and continue with their downtrend. So I was waiting for the bounce after I got out here, waited for the bounce, and I saw it. So I started re-entering short, which again, I wanted it to go down. But I got in too early. So I got in on this green candle here, and this candle here I added to my position. Then it just kept squeezing short, kept pushing up, and by here I was down money, including the first trade. So I'd already lost that profit and some, but I held on because I was like, yeah, as long as it stays below this previous support area here, it should turn back around. Like if it went over that price, I was going to stop out and take my loss. But it came up, hovered around that area, and then it came back down, which is what I was after. And I ended up covering. So these three arrows were entering short and adding, and I covered those three arrows in this position here, down here. So I only made a small profit off that, but with the first trade and the second trade put together, ended with a nice profit on the day. So that was Tuesday's trades, and then last night's trades, I traded HCHC again, same as the last one. I saw big spiker pre-market, but then very early on it started showing its signs of a downtrend. So I identified where the support was pre-market, and I was willing to take it short if it dropped below that point after the market open, which it did. It fell short at 9:34. I went short as it broke the support line, and again I covered real early, covered down here in this second arrow. So I made a nice profit there as well. Again, about 2.5–3%. It might make more sense if I come here. Yeah, so it was spiked up, and it was sort of hovering around these top areas here, like there, and a lot of consolidation points here. So I didn't expect it to keep going up, and I was expecting it to come back down towards these tops here, these ones. But yeah, like I said, I took profits early just to be safe, and I'm currently in a trade overnight. So that was my first trade last night, the one I just showed you. This is the second one. I was entering short, approaching the $5 mark, because $5 has been a big resistance for this stock over the past little while. I'll bring it up. Yeah, it's been resistance here, been support here, acted as resistance here, acted as a support here, because when it broke down the support, it dropped down very quickly, acted as support back here. So I was like, I doubt it's going to break that form of support, which turned into a resistance line. So I went short. It's been, there wasn't much volume, so that's why I'm still in it. So I entered around here, and I was just happy to cover here in the 484 areas. Oh no, over here, 484 I was going to cover. But again, I went to bed at around would have been 12:30ish. I went to bed, and I just set my profit taker at 484, and I actually filled. I had 600 shares. I filled 190 something at this 484, and I'm holding still 400 and something. So it was a bit of a shame I didn't cover my position there. But you know, like I said, I was in bed. I didn't know. But yeah, that was my trades for the last 2 days, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back at it again tomorrow with more trades. Alright, thank you.